What's up, guys? This is Big D, and I am the Grim Rider. I'm back once again with another motovlog, and I'm out riding in one of my favorite areas that's down by where I live, out in the Irish Hills. I've got the Undertaker out today, and we're doing a little something that I don't usually do, and that's kind of just riding. You know, I don't have any specific place in mind. I'm just on the road, just riding, and that's strange to me because I always have somewhere to go, something to do. I just mentioned in another motovlog just not long ago how I said I'm running out of places to go. I'm running out of things to do. I'm running out of ideas. I don't know what really to do as far as videos anymore, and so it's another beautiful day today, and nice weather, clear skies, and I'm like, I have to ride somewhere, and so I figure I'll just get out on a bike and just go, and so that's what I'm currently doing. And it got me to wonder, or it got me wondering, and there was kind of a question that I thought to myself, and it's, you know, that whole saying, it's not the destination, it's the journey. It's kind of like a biker's motto, right? It's something that the motorcycle culture has adopted a long time ago, and it's, you know, one of those statements that is still used, and it's in the very fabric of the entire culture. And I say it again, it's not the destination, it's the journey. But I'm sitting here thinking to myself, and that it's a question I want to ask you guys, is do you really believe that to be true? It's not the destination, it's the journey. But is it really? I mean, and this is the way my mind works, okay? I'll take something like this that's so small and doesn't really mean anything, and I have to butcher it and dissect it and figure out why this is. So many people hold this statement to be true. Now, I believed the same thing, you know, years ago. But the more I ride and the more the years go by, I find myself always needing somewhere to go. Kind of a way to justify getting on the bike in the first place. And I wasn't like that at first, but I feel like that is the case for me now and has been for quite a long time. And maybe I've lost some of what riding is all about. Maybe that's the reason I'm thinking this. But you know, when I really think about that statement and really let's analyze that statement for a minute. When you say that it's not the destination, that says to me that wherever it is that you're going doesn't really matter. It's all about the journey or the ride, right? And there's a part of me that feels that to be true. But at some point, the destination does matter. Whether you're going on vacation, you're going to a certain place, that's your destination, that kind of matters. If you're riding out somewhere to, like, I don't know, whether it's a friend's house or just to meet up with somebody, that destination kind of matters. Another example, I guess, would be to if just like this, if I'm out just riding, right, that's all I'm doing, riding, and eventually, like, say I need some gas or something, right, I need to put gas in the bike. Well, all of a sudden now I got to come across a gas station. I got to come to a point where I go and find a gas station, and therefore that is a destination now, right? All of a sudden that gas station, that destination is kind of important, right? You know, kind of matters at that point. It's a quick stop. It doesn't really matter in the overall grand scheme of things. I guess not really, but for at least a few moments until you get that tank full of gas, that destination all of a sudden matters. You know what I'm saying? So again, another example, I guess, say you're going somewhere like today, right? I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go out ride. I'm just going to go ride, and I'm going to go to this area, being the Irish Hills, a place that I really enjoy riding, and, just really enjoy this stretch of road and the scenery out here. It's very peaceful. But that's what I decided. I'm going to go out and I'm going to ride out in the Irish Hills. Well, this is also a destination. So same thing if you're going, I don't know, a couple states away or cross country, whatever, to go and ride just these particular roads. I'm going over here to ride, say, the Triple Nickel or the Tail of the Dragon or just this right here, the Irish Hills US 12. That's also a destination. Am I mistaken when I say that? Hold on. Get around that guy quick. But still, like, okay, I'm going out to the Irish Hills. That's still a destination. So even though I'm going out here to continue just to ride, I'm just riding out here, I still went to this area, this destination, the Irish Hills, to continue riding. So that destination's still kind of important, right? Or am I just completely mistaken on that? So to me, that statement, I don't know if that statement really holds 100% true. I mean, unless you're really you just get the bike out and you make a couple loops around somewhere just to get out and ride a little bit. Well, I guess still, even then, at some point, you're going to go back home. So your destination, say you just go out and ride for an hour, hour and a half or something, right? You don't need gas because the tank's already full. But you go out and ride for a while and you circle around, you go back home. Well, your home, your house is then turns into your destination. You're still got to go back there. So that's kind of important, right? Like, that kind of matters, that you kind of need to go home at some point. I don't know. To me, to say that the destination doesn't matter at all, I can't really agree with that. It just doesn't make sense to me. And the older I get and the more I ride and the more I think about and hear that statement, the less it makes sense to me. So I guess, again, I understand, to a certain degree how that makes sense, that even if I choose a destination, that it's the ride in between that really matters. But still, I feel like if you didn't have somewhere to go, would you be riding? I guess you can just get out and ride just for the sake of riding. But again, at some point you have to find like a destination, a gas station, back to your home, or if you got to eat, you got to find somewhere to eat now. All of a sudden that restaurant or that little bar or whatever where you're going to get some food, that's a destination that kind of becomes important. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just something that I've been thinking about, and I've been thinking about for quite a long time. And I feel like I just, I take this opportunity, since I was just going to go out and ride, and have no real plan, to bring this up to you guys and just get your thoughts and opinions on that. So that statement, do you believe that statement holds true? Or do you believe, kind of like I do, that the journey, of course, is extremely important? That's one of the main reasons, right? Or maybe the main reason why we get into riding is to do the riding part, the journey, I guess, if you will. But to me, the journey and the destination are equally as important. They kind of go hand in hand. I don't know if you can have a journey without having some destination at some point. You know what I mean? So, or, am I just completely overthinking this? I mean, in the grand scheme of things, again, I guess this doesn't really matter, really. But still, what do you think about that statement? Does it hold true? Do you kind of feel like I do? Does it not really matter to you either? in the, you know, overall. I was just kind of curious. So yeah, just drop down in the comments what you think. Maybe just another way for me to look at things, or to feel about it, or think about it, or maybe it's something that maybe you've never really thought about, and just let me know your opinions. But I guess that's it for me for now. I'm just gonna continue on down the road and eventually find a destination to turn around and start heading back. So with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. If you did like this video, then be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're not already, then subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you don't miss out on any other videos in the future, whether it be more moto vlogs like this, rides or road stories, or just whatever it is that I decide to do. So that being said, I am Big D, I am the Grim Rider, and until next time, I'll catch you down the road.